Hello everyone and welcome back to the final episode of this preview. This is the 6th mission, Paris, and with that also the last. The developers, or at least the PR guys from Slytherin, said that there would be 12 missions in total to play, and since for each mission there are like 2 options, this is going to be the last one. So yeah, after this, probably tomorrow I will do a bit of a review of the game so far. We'll discuss, the things that I like, dislike, and what I'm still missing in this game. I think, and I hope will be implemented in a release, I think, in order to make it a bit better. So, yeah, here we have, again, capture just the victory hexes. Let's go to the unit list. Now, with 59 out of 64, the first thing that I definitely want to do is I want to buy another fighter. I really missed fighter in the previous mission, and I'll be happy to include that. So what I'm gonna do with these guys is I'm gonna, let's see if this will net me prestige. Yes, it does. So taking it back to 10 will at least give me the prestige back as well. So that's pretty nice, because I want that extra slot to bring the Gebirgsjäger back. So now I have no units in reserve, and I pretty much just deploy my entire corps. Now I thought I repaired everything, but that apparently wasn't the case. Yeah, these are all core units. So let's see if there are any new units here. We can actually see everything out here. So no new infantry. As for the tanks, I think the Panzer IIIF, we already have that. And then that's all the same. Yeah, there don't seem to be any new units here. The BF-110D, I don't know if I already had this as an option. I don't think so. It's a tactical bomber, but I don't have any slots available. Oh, I actually have the Wurfrahmen. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That must be a prototype. Yeah, and I have 30 of them, so that's not even that bad. So they cost 300. And then say that I'm comparing it to the Sturmpanzer here. So it has more movement, more fuel. It's weird that it says that the movement is red, even though it's more. Less ammo. It has only 2 ammo, so that's interesting. But it does have more hard attack and better defenses. Also more movement. It has 1 slot more. So I might think of something in order to play with that. Like I would have to switch things up for a little bit, but I might be able to pull that off. Maybe. Although it doesn't really look like it. Anyway, I guess that's the difficulty of not being able to deploy as much as you'd like. Now, as it is, there are only a few units which are already across here. So I'm going to split my army once again into 2 groups. There's going to be one group which is moving towards Rouen, Le Havre, and then moving all the way up here and down here. Caen is their final objective, but afterwards I'll see how much time I have. There's going to be another group which will have more difficulty because of these rivers, but they are going to move on Paris and Orleans, and we'll take Compiègne first, as it is. So let's see here. I will put, if I want to cross, it's probably going to be with either like recon or something, so I'm going to put the recon out there. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So let's give you guys the recon. I've actually been pretty impressed with the recon so far. Come on, why does it go to a different unit? I really dislike it. Yeah, so both sides will get 1 artillery, 1 Sturmpanzer, and to be honest, if I were to build my units from this composition, I would definitely go for more artillery first after this. Just saying, I think it's probably good. Now, we heard that there's going to be an armored struggle at Rouen, so I'm going to have 2 panzers out there and 1 panzer over here. I'm taking the Panzer 4D here. Let's get the Gebirgs. The thing is that just 1, 2, 3. It's going to be sucky either way, so yeah, let's just get you here, and let's get the Grenadiers as well. So those 2, and then I'll also put the... Yeah, I'm gonna let these guys have a bit more infantry. So let's give them 3 infantry, or 2 infantry at least. It's more infantry heavy, and they will also have the strategic bomber. I can't deploy them there. Well, let's deploy you there, and another fighter out here. I actually thought the Storch was pretty useful last mission, so I'm inclined to take it. Okay, I will have these guys out. Actually not super pleased with the small number of forces that I'm having here, especially if I split them up, because they're not going to go down there, but I kind of feel like some guys need to go through here, and then some of these will go down here and then swing around the forest. That's just kind of how it looks right now, although splitting my artillery is also not something that I really like doing. But yeah, like I said, I kind of feel like I have no real choice here, unless I'm moving all the way up, but that would take very long. Alright, let's just hope that this is enough. We'll see. Yeah, sure. Alright, here we are. First day is starts off very well with rain. Okay. Does it show the odds actually at the weather? That'd be nice, I think. No? Okay. That's too bad. Alright, seems like I have to defeat this anti-tank unit here. It's a very weak one. Hopefully it doesn't give too many problems, although that wasn't super amazing. It's like this attack. It's like it's real garbage actually. If you think about it, against an anti-tank unit. They have 1 soft attack and they're still gonna deal damage to me. They have 10 defense. Whereas these guys also have 8 defense. Like their soft attack is 9 and these guys still deal 1 and I only 2. That's a crazy difference. And this deals 5. It's just so weird. If I... Okay, so I can't move them anymore if I do that. Really? I'm genuinely surprised that infantry is doing poorly against anti-tank units. To be honest, like the tank does a lot better, but oh well. Yeah. Well, they'll remain suppressed, so... How far can you go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do they have 5 or 6? 5. So... let's just move around then. And finish them off with a recon. I don't want them to see the infantry here. And they probably won't, but it's still a good idea to make sure that they aren't spotted. Yeah, that's not a great movement for the first turn, but we got that unit, so... that's fine. So my vision here will be even worse. But so does the enemies. Okay, I don't expect any units right up until that. And with... ah, great. Really? Well... I didn't expect them to have units that close up front. That really sucks, actually. Like... I do base my decisions based on what I think will happen, although it has not been too super amazing so far. It's a very weird placement, I think, personally. But, okay. I mean, the developers can put units wherever they want, obviously, but... yeah, that will be costly repairs. 91 per turn, huh? They might bring units up from there in some form of a counterattack or whatever, but I don't really expect that. Right, well, we're off to a pretty bad start. In that sense, let's immediately squander all our prestige. They do have another unit there, but at least now the weather is good. Okay. Let's bring out the bomber. Because we're going to have a tough time defending against that anyhow. But I still want to bring up the infantry here. Use you. Shell them. Use the recon. Okay, so they're going to launch some kind of offensive there. Fair enough. Again, still not super amazing. Well, this will probably push them out anyway. It doesn't. Yeah, I'll attack. Of course, didn't go as well as I might have hoped. Let's go in here, cover at least those guys. Right, so I need to worry about this attack. Let's actually take a look at what's here. Okay, so they're pretty heavily entrenched within that region. But I do need to take down this fighter. Okay, and Matilda too. Let's bomb it. So my units would be rather stuck here against the Matilda, and let's see, I'd be better pushing down here then for the moment, and yeah, as unfortunate as it is, I do need to keep these guys to protect that area, because these guys might move up and attack the Panzer IV-D, and it'd be in a pickle if they would do that. And this is an AT gun. So then again, oh, no, let's move you here. You here. I still want to make use of the mass attack bonus here, and they can't really do a whole lot against me. Okay, so the infantry is much better than the pioneers in this case. Again, a lot of these battles have a much worse outcome than they're predicted. Okay, well, they're gonna get it then. Nothing I can do against such onslaught for now. That's exactly why I need all those planes. At least the anti-tank helps some. Alright, so it will take some time before I've destroyed all the enemy planes. I might want to bomb that, so... let's do that. Let's go after this plane then. Next up, 4-4. Wow. What's up with this thing then? So... this thing has Initiative 5, Air Attack 10. Initiative 5, Air Attack 10. So they kind of claim that this French plane is on par with my fighters. Okay, well, let's go after... yeah, I'd rather do this than have it go after the strategic bomber, to be honest. Yeah, I need to repair my fighters after that, but I think the strategic bomber is much less dangerous than taking permanent damage. So, it's probably for the best in that regard. They actually performed marginally well against that Matilda. Let's bomb him. And let's bomb these guys too. Like, the tanks are just too problematic in that regard. So if I can finish off the anti-tank, I can then let the Panzer IIIF go to town here. That might not be the correct word to use, but... I'll still take it. Yeah, then they'll get pushed back and I can actively attack these guys again. And I'm moving to the side to at least cover my bases with all these guys. I don't need to attack this, although I could always use the recon for that. That is actually, those are pretty good odds. I like to attack there. Okay, well, like I said, worse than I would have imagined, but okay. I'll have to take it. Let's see what's in the back here. Not much more. Okay, fair enough. Okay, well, I won't be able to attack the infantry this way. So what I want to do is I want to move back with them, shell them, and then move into yet another defensive position. I can't attack, but at least I have proper defenses against those guys while I try to mop up this particular grouping. So I'll need to deal with this as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a better mass attack bonus anyway. Might just as well do it this way. Make them surrender. And now establish a new new perimeter here. Yeah, they're not going to go around. I could move, but it's already 3 movements, so it would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They wouldn't be able to move after such an attack. Yeah, that's not what I want. And the turn. That's the Leo. Okay, so in that sense, my air situation is already a lot better than it used to be. At least in the previous mission. So I think I did well in actually getting that 3rd fighter. And now with this unit being at lower strength, I won't have to worry anymore, and I can actually repair some of my air assets. That should be nice. I hope to push it into the river here, and then I can take it out with the recon. Right, so I will have to take both Paris and then move past it as well. Well, let's first of all just give you elite still. Let's use the Storch to do a bit of reconnaissance. Here we are. I'm actually quite interested to see what's around this area. So I have no anti-air in Paris itself, but they do have this recon, which is still to the back here. I will actually block the route. So what I want to do here is I want to try and lure out the enemy infantry, which is dug in right now. Just like that. Okay, good. Now you're gonna move in here, and I'm curious. Well, let's attack here first. Maybe they'll push them in here. I don't think so, no. However, this will be an overrun. Move in here, get another overrun. Then move in here. You know what, I again forgot to put the heroes on my units. Yeah. That's a bit silly. Whoops. Really? Wow. That didn't go very well. Seems like I'm gonna pivot again with my units. Nope. I should not have done that. Ugh. I should have put it here, but I misclicked and... Let's see what I can do though. Not much. Okay, fair enough. I'd hope to maybe still be able to attack it, but I guess that wasn't in the cards. Ah well. Hopefully they don't deal too much damage to them. Anyway. Let's pull you back 1 hex though. They're also retreating. Yeah, they did attack. Okay, 1 damage is fine. Oh, they're also going out? Wow. They seem to be a different kind of unit. Ah, they're heavy weapons. Okay, fair enough. So they didn't do anything there. And they didn't go out here, even though they couldn't see the artillery either. So they'd rather be dug in, apparently. Well, first of all, let's repair the fighters. It's costly. But it's fair enough. We have the time for it now, so I think it's pretty useful. Okay, so I should be able to clear these guys out. No problem. It's time I get some assistance up here against those infantry pieces. Is what I think. Yeah, the recon is fairly useless there, so I'll move it back. We can use it for a mop-up operations here. Excellent. Those guys have been finished off. And that will allow me to move upon Paris. Well, let's just see how much we get to do. Let's use the bomber. Thing is that I can't engage the heavies here, but I guess I'll take this. It's not super amazing, but we'll get them out of their retreating position there, or out of their entrenched positions there. Yeah, let's put you up here and get the Gabiak Shaker down as well. Question then is, am I gonna go around? I think I will. Still just blocking the way. I don't want any flanking force to suddenly go up through that side. I'm gonna repair these guys next turn, back up to full strength whenever I can. Right, I do. Yeah, let's actually bomb this and these, because I'm not too worried about those guys, but in the forests it's a bit problematic. Let's see. This is a regular infantry. Let's move it up to here for now. The thing with this is I Okay, this is unlikely something bad is gonna come up, but these guys might be exposed if I... Well, they'll probably be exposed, but I think I still want to attack here. Yeah. No next unit? Okay. That's an ambush if I ever saw one. It's good that yeah, indeed, they're gonna go for that. Encircled. Well, despite me being encircled, I think that's not... Ah, okay. Never mind. No ammo, huh? Great, I'll have to reload. Like I said, there's this bug that literally happens almost every match or every mission somewhere. I mean, obviously they can't fix it while I'm playing the press release. But it seems to happen only with the recon units or with the engineers somehow. When they're firing and there's just some weird stuff going on. I don't know. But that seems to be the main issue. Alright, let's rescue them. And let's hope they retreat properly. There we go. You did it. Really proud of you. So how am I supposed to see how many of these guys are now actually suppressed? Because oh, yeah, here 6. Okay. Sure, I'll still attack. And then move both of them back. I will have to deal with their new air forces, apparently. Well, let's do so. Now that I've repaired my fighters, they are ready for action, so that works quite well. Excellent. Well, let's take that and take Vernon as well. So with that, I'm already quite far into the map there. Okay. They apparently still have a lot of trouble trying to get rid of that. That's even though I think they are supposed to be on a river hex. I mean both river and city. I guess the game acts as if that's just full city, but oh, I don't know. I don't think that does justice to the situation, but Don't tell me I have to reload again. Yep, I have to reload again. Great. Alright, come on, game. I mean, look, if you're gonna make a game and you want to show to the world how awesome your game is, you're not gonna do that by, you know, having bugs like this. And to be fair, if there would have been anybody who playtested this, like in a beta, they probably would have already realized this. It's like, why? Or is it very specific to a video card? I would hardly imagine that it is. Like, it's not something like the game, I can't start up the game or whatever, but it seems to be very prevalent when you're using these kind of units. I don't know. It's I think this kind of stuff could have been prevented probably. Let's just move in here anyway, like this. But yeah, like I said, you're not showing the world how awesome your game is by still having bugs in your press release. That's for sure. Nope, I don't know what's wrong here. I just can't seem to make it work. Maybe I'll have to attack from a different side. And obviously I'm not gonna pretend like this isn't there, like like seriously, game designers, get your act together. Obviously, a game is going to have bugs. There's nothing wrong with bugs, but at least once you're doing a press release version, make sure that the worst things at the very least are out of it. And if you're going to give, let's just say the press is, I already messed this up, but if the press gets this, you know, you better make sure that the press release is good, because they're going to base their decision on whether this game is good exactly on that. And you know, most of your audience is going to see this. If they're going to see that there are these bugs in there, what are they going to think about the game? Attacking from the other side now. Maybe that works. I guess it did. I mean, that wasn't the greatest of attacks now, and they can go out and attack me from the river, but can't do a whole lot about that now since I was forced to do this. Let's attack the other engineers as well, because yeah, otherwise it might get stuck again. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't want that. Any kill triggers an overrun, so this should then be an overrun? No. So then what's special about this? Any kill triggers an overrun. What's the difference between overrun mechanic and this any kill triggers an overrun? Can overrun crippled enemy units, but it seemed like they already that's why they already did do that every time an enemy unit got killed. Or maybe it's not 100%. I mean, that could be, but who knows? Alright. You go in here. I'm actually inclined just to give these guys replacements for now, since we're doing the replacement bandwagon at this point anyway. But yeah, I'll be going into more detail in my actual review of the press release. I'm actually gonna repair this so I can keep using it. Yeah, that's about it. They have no ammo. Sure. Some cloudy weather this time. Can I actually reach all the way to the back? No, I can't. So I need a forward airfield at the very least to reach this area with my air forces. Still, I'm going to give these guys elite replacements. And they're moving in here with the Char B1. They didn't attack my unit inside the city. But can I reach it with this bomber? Yes, I can. Only 1 damage, so... Well, at least on this turn. Okay, I got lucky. Nice. Really? Okay. Let's suppress this thing then. There we go. And actually destroy that. And let's... Oh, yeah, let's still put you in here. They can't see this, so it's unlikely they're gonna do anything nasty, but... And there's no other airfield. Yeah, there's this forward airfield, but I kind of need to capture the one at Paris at this point. I already used my strategic bomber, yeah. Okay, I have to focus on this infantry now. Surprised they cannot go in there? Like, why? Very strange, but sure. What I'll do is I'll get these guys out of there and you in as a fresh unit. So they can go after these guys. It's tough enough to break through here anyway. But we're getting there. We're pushing them around a bit. Curious to see. Okay, they have anti-air. Well, you can actually dig in. As crazy as that sounds. Still pretty good. And meanwhile, I'm gonna move them in here in order to start shelling Rouen. And these guys will take a defensive formation until we can clear out the Char. Ah, I can hit that. I'm just gonna try a different route now. And I've also lured these guys out, so I might actually be able to do a fair okay, you can't reach it. It's unfortunate, but maybe... Yeah, I can at least hit them. Seem to need 2. No, guess not. Yeah, Khan is the furthermost, or the furthest objective there. Another concern is that the bombers also won't be able to reach that. So what I rather need to do, and this is a bit sucky because the Char is going to go after me probably, but I need to get in here, attack that anti-aircraft. It'll probably make it retreat. Or not. Okay. Okay. I needed to take the airfield. That was the important thing. Probably has a movement of 4. Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need to go back. Yeah. Yeah, I really need to secure Paris before I can actively go there. But if they don't take it back... the airfield, then it's still better to have the bombers move there. So I'm gonna try and do that. Start softening them up. Definitely not attacking there yet, though. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they're like I thought. Oh, they're going to take the airfield back. Yeah. Okay. That's fair enough as well. The most important... Oh, then they are unusable. Okay, well, I guess I learned something new. Fair enough. And I can't attack the Char from here. That's not an airfield even. Okay, so I need to take this airfield and move from there. That's clear enough. Let's already start rebasing some of them. I'm not attacking that this turn. So rather, I'm suppressing this. And then attack through here. You in here, you here. And take care of that artillery. So with the artillery now gone, the rest of these units are fairly weak. And I should be able to... 1, 2, okay, so they cannot see this. Okay. So now also this airfield. What might also happen, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is that they're going to try and take that back from Orleans, and I can actually see them do that. So you probably have a vision of 4. Yeah. They can see this. If I move you around, they can see that. And if they go in here, then I can both take Orleans and attack that. That's the hope. Okay, so we took Paris. They went in there, so they also cannot attack on the next turn. I'll actually give you replacements for now. And these guys are unusable. But I learned another valuable lesson. Okay, they're just getting out there. Good. Man, the weather is garbage on this map. Holy moly. I really didn't expect it to be such poop, but it really was terrible. Or at least up till now. Seems like they also reinforced the engineers out here. I don't fancy seeing that. I know they have that char there, so I can't just go out and do whatever I well please. So I shelled it, but that doesn't help me now. I can't even relocate these guys. Oh, come on. Yeah. So turns like that are really bad for me. Alright, let's go in here, take the airfield. This might at least also help. Attack with these guys first, but it seems like those odds weren't that much better. Like, also in this case, why are they encircled? I do have a pathway open to them. So, I personally think that's a bit weird, but... especially now. Okay, so they should not be encircled anymore. Great. And let's move back. Okay, so we've subdued Paris... Orleans, or Orléans, however you pronounce it, shouldn't be that big of a problem. And then they can move on to Le Mans. We've actually already wasted quite a few turns though. Not gonna lie on that. And I can't do anything with this weather. Alright, let's move you to the back here. Yep. Can it please be good weather? Ooh. Thank you. Okay, let's move down, get an overrun. Or not. Okay, so I guess indeed you don't get overrun every time. There we go, that's another unit down. They should be able to take care of the char just fine. Or not. Seriously. This garbage ability. Okay, right. They do have that unit there. Are there no bombers? Oh yeah, both Stukas are there right now. Okay, let's hope they can snoop off one. Good. So what am I going to use? Probably the heavies, just get rid of them there. They cannot cross and move in there for some reason. Yeah, just moving them forward. Okay, so this is the turn that I need to push through. There we go. They're still heavily entrenched. Well, I'm gonna attack. So we know at Le Havre there's only a single infantry, but I haven't taken it yet, and I will need to take it. So how far can you go? Up till here. Let's do that. Because I'm very curious to see what's all around here. So they do have actual additional units out in the back. Right. I think the time has come for me to take a more proactive role here. To move forward. Yeah, let's move you here so I can start shelling at Le Havre. Need to take that down. They're heavily entrenched. Let's see if this takes it down, even by one. Yes, it does. Okay, so you can use it for that. Good. Okay, if I can finish it off with a regular fighter, I'd be much obliged, but it doesn't seem like I can. Well, I guess at that point I'll just have to do this. Let's get you in here for the mass attack bonus, at least for now. Should have moved the recon first, because that would have given me better bombing results too, I think. Alright, well, we kind of knew there was nothing in there. Completely empty. Let's use them to take it. So they can actually see there, and these are regular infantry, so they'll be able to reach that even without anything else. I need to take Orléans anyway. Yeah, the real problem is crossing there, so alright, let's just move forward. I can take it and move further back. I don't need to destroy this strong point. Right, let's just repair you for now as well. Actually, yeah, that's just never gonna work, so... Okay, let's get you out here. Like, the movement of these units is really bad. For some reason. Right, well... As unfortunate as it is... I kind of need to do things like that. And let's move you down so we can also cross at that area. To be honest, I really have no clue what to do with these guys because I can't cross the river, can't go up here. Going down here is practically useless. It's the only thing I can do. And the same here. I don't know. I guess this is only a rail bridge, and that's what makes it so bad. But man, is that garbage? Turn 13. They're not even doing anything anymore. Okay. Fair enough. So they have some relatively heavy defenses out there. Let's just put you in here like that for now. Yeah, let's go. This should push them off. Oh, you're not gonna get onto the river? Oh, there's the recon unit there. Okay. Alright, they don't have any trucks. So I'm gonna need to move these guys again, and then probably to this airfield. Let's already do that with you for now. I don't need to bomb this. It's fairly useless if there's, with that entrenchment going on right now. That's good enough. We'll deal with them on the next turn. And you need to go down. I need those anti-tank units down there, and then these guys actually up here. So that's pretty funny. Okay, I can actually use these guys to lower their entrenchments as well, technically. So I guess I will. Lovely. Take the city and you can already leave and move forward. Because we have very little turns yet now anyway. Nope. Not yet. Maybe I can lure them out. Same for those. All right. Oh, that's very heavily entrenched. Oh, wow. That's pretty rough, I gotta say. So I need to take care of this first, but then they're also gonna shell me. Ooh. Sheesh. Okay. So Le Havre is secure. We got that. We did Le Mans and Caen. All right, let's do this. And they can probably move in there, but let's just see how that goes. Yeah. Yeah, as unfortunate as it is, I need to bypass them first and go after these, so I can take the middle city and outflank Le Mans from both sides there. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do with the recon is I'm going to try and move to the back and take as many empty places as possible. Anyway. That still doesn't allow me to go in here. But actually might not be visible there. And I'm actually going to repair these guys, so that they might be able to do better on the next turn, hopefully. Right, I have you there. Okay, they should be a lot lower now. And that hopefully helps, and it does. So now I can take Orleans, and I'll start moving the artillery up as well. They can already go out. They're no longer needed there. Let's see what happens if I do this. Nothing. All right. So what I need to do here is I want to attack with these. Can I still shell them? I can't. But I'll still attack the anti-air. The problem is that they have this anti-tank gun in the rear. And I want to bomb in this area. So I'm gonna have to do something that will make me take heavy losses, very likely. Still need you to do that. So with those at 5, I am actually also going to suppress them. So that I can bomb a little bit safer against these. I need to make sure that they can all reach that. Yeah, okay, good. I might take a bit of damage, but not super likely, and these guys are already out of ammo now. So I weakened some of the key units out there. That's great. And it will allow me to also get closer relatively safely, I think. Okay. Okay, let's finish him off. Let's see what happens, if I can push them back. No, unfortunately not. That was my hope there, but yeah, I could have attacked like this first. That was silly. That would have given me better odds against them. Well, I guess I'll keep things like that then. Every little bit helps. Yeah. Okay. There we go, that pushes them aside. And with the anti-aircraft gun again completely out of the picture, I'll go after the anti-tank and the tank. Right, let's send these guys down because I'll probably need them down here. I don't need to attack those guys, but I'm a bit surprised by those results. At any rate, let's make sure we actually have a decent line and move on here out of sight of the enemy, hopefully. I can only pray that they won't go up. Well, ouch. Really? You can't make it. I'd be quite embarrassed to find if I would not be able to deal with this in any possible way here. I mean, wow, okay. I guess it's about the entrenchments, but still. Alright, not attacking, I can take it on the next turn. It's no rush. Okay. Let's deal with it with a fighter. And yeah, I know they still have that there. I'll probably, yeah, I'll just try to deal with it with these, because they can't really do a whole lot anyway. If I take that last hex, then that will automatically mean the battle will be won, so Um, for now, I think it's okay. Maybe I can get all the way to Cherbourg. Unlikely, but you never know. I didn't take that airfield, no. So I have to rebase there. I would say look how crispy he is now, but that'd be a bit of a mean joke. Whoop. Take on. Have him fully suppressed. Not gonna attack now because I can also move these guys in here now and attack, and then I have to finish them off with a fighter potentially. Great. Okay, scout plane. Do your best. So I probably won't take that airfield then, but that's the only thing that well, this city probably also not. Be very unlikely for me to take that, but I'll be glad to take Cherbourg. So 2 and 4, I'll do it. Yeah, so at the very least I can take that hex. There's no doubt in my mind that I'll be getting that victory on the next turn. Let's actually block the way towards this, because otherwise they might go in there and destroy the Panzer. I'd rather just have them attack the recon, because that's just not gonna be super great for them. Ah, okay, so they do move out. Well, didn't expect them to do that. They didn't do it with recon. Oop. Take Cherbourg. Was also only 50 prestige, so it didn't even help me in that way. Well, I can push them out, actually. Ha! Take that. I guess, like I said, the only thing I didn't take was that airfield, but I can live with that, so... Let's take this and complete the mission. Victory. So, yeah, we got almost all the hexes except that. I think besides my first mistake getting into that ambush, well, it wasn't so much a mistake. I didn't expect them to place units there. I think it went fine. If we look at the kill losses ratio, like, I don't know specifically what that means. Well, in percentages, I guess... I'm quite sure most of my units did more damage than they took. So... I guess... For example, the Junkers 87B, they have the best kill losses ratio. So, they killed 181. Ah, okay, so 79% of the total of points killed and points lost is then points killed, probably. That's the likeliest. And I guess then the Junkers 88 is the one that actually did the worst compared to kills. But yes, it's interesting like this. So the Junkers by far are the best here. And the fighters also doing a good job here. Quite out there. Panzer 3F doing excellent job. Then the infantry actually getting out there. Panzer 4D's not too great. And then the lower we go, we get some artillery, etc. Well, that was the campaign so far. I want to thank you for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will, see you all for the release when I'll be starting up a new game as well. I think I can do a lot better than what we've done so far. And everything that I've learned so far, I will take it with me through the first few missions. And I'm sure we can do a lot better than what I'm doing here. So I want to thank you for watching. Do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. See you then. Bye bye. Oh, and before I forget, don't forget to check out my review of the Panzer Corps II release version, where I'll be discussing my findings so far. Take care. See you then. Bye bye.